What's up, everybody? Back with Truth Does Not Exist. Today I'm not gonna be really making my normal video. I guess first I'll give you some news. My channel's on strike, and I basically can't post anywhere. Hold on, let me make this bigger. I basically can't post everywhere. I know I look like shit. I can't post anywhere, like a comment or anything saying to go to my second channel. Which is a complete fucking pain in the ass because piece of shit Google has marked my content dangerous to the elites, basically, because that's how it works on YouTube. You're either dangerous to them or you're not, and if you're dangerous, like Zach or Neo the Hacker, any of these people, then you're removed, and that's it. You're gone. They don't want you there. They'll delete you for bullshit. I got deleted. I got a strike, and at 3 in the fucking morning. Okay. At 3 in the fucking morning, but actually when I was going to make this video, at 3 in the morning, I get a strike about a video a year ago that was talking bad about QAnon, exposing QAnon and adrenochrome, and I got it for harassment and cyberbullying. Who did I harass? Who in the fuck could I possibly harass in a video that's not made about anybody? It's like, it's fucking impossible, okay? It's like, do you understand that it's literally impossible to make a video about harassment against something that there's not even any fucking people in? QAnon, who the fuck is QAnon? Who the fuck knows? It's fucking government shit. Who the fuck knows who runs it? I don't know. It's a person, a woman, a group of people. I don't fucking know. Who knows? Adrenochrome, that's just a chemical. I'm sorry I cyberbullied a chemical. I'm sorry, YouTube. I apologize for hurting QAnon's feelings. I hope that he watches this video and he accepts my apology. Okay? I mean, come on, get fucking real here. But anyways, I'm gonna make a video about this video. This isn't the type of video that I usually make. I probably actually have never made this kind of video before. But I'm going to make it anyway because this video kind of shows a lot of stuff that I disagree with kind of in one video. But here, let me make this smaller again so that way you guys can see the screen.
But we wanted to talk about this topic right here. Topic of men versus women, what we see in the bigger picture, etc. First off, does anybody see a big problem with this right here, this whole image? Let's kind of give you the backdrop of what this is. So these 3 girls are talking about what it is to be a trophy wife and their standards and do body counts matter and all this. Now, these girls are what? Late?
Now, by the way, body count doesn't mean that they killed people. It means that they've had, how many people they've had sex with. Just for anybody that doesn't know, just putting it out there because, I've never heard the term before, but whatever. If you don't know what it is, now you do.
Standards and do body counts matter and all this. Now, these girls are what? Late 20s, maybe early 30s best. They're babies in the world who don't know shit. Why do people take any of this seriously? We see nothing but these young people who don't have a clue what's going on in the world or don't have a real clue about real life and lived experience.
Okay, so hold on. I'm going to put that back, but first, so they're talking about what they think is a trophy wife, okay? Now, I'm not really making this video as a response to these girls. I'm more making a video response to what she says. I don't really care about these women. But anyways, so they're talking about what they think trophy wives are, right? So anyways, they give their BS definition. It's not what a trophy wife is. Then what's funny is that, well, you know what? I'll just play this video, which is actually the video that, okay, so this video, the one that you're watching now of me, is a response to a response to a response to a podcast. But anyways, I don't know why she made this video in a response to a response. She could have just made the video about the actual video, but whatever. So the person that she's making the video response, the guy who's responding to their podcasts, that's the video I'm going to show. I'm just going to show a clip.
I don't agree. I think a trophy wife is someone that is, you don't have to be a certain standard looks or even I mean, obviously brains as well, but I think it's how you treat that person, and you would want to, you want to be with someone and how they treat you and how good they are for you, not because of how they look. So you can still be a trophy wife and not be a model type or be the smartest, but you're a supportive, loving girlfriend.
Do you just love how, like, with girls, like, who do crap like this? Now, not all women, guys. Obviously, we have to put it out there for the not all police that come to my damn channel, right? But girls oftentimes just want to change the definition to suit their needs, right? It's like, hey, a trophy wife, you know, it's all about being kind. It doesn't matter your past and stuff like that. Yes, it does.
Okay, so that's all I needed to show. So he's talking about that he's upset that they're changing the definition of what a trophy wife is. So anyways.
Back in our day, it was the older generations who passed on the wisdom to the younger generations. It was the older generations of lived experience that held the standard of what is. That's not the case anymore. Now it's all the young retards out there holding the standard. So people wonder why things are messed up. Well, we don't see the older generations talking about this. On the other side of this coin, people want to sit and talk smack about these girls, but there's another side to this coin, everybody. And that is the female channels out there discussing this topic about the problem with these girls and problems in general. And there's a couple channels we've seen that we very much dislike. We really dislike women getting into this topic for the most part. Why? Because we haven't found one woman yet who really touches on this topic from a neutral perspective of logic and reason and understanding. Most of the women we've seen out here are very morally presumptuous and think they're above these girls. And let us tell you, some of them are nothing more than just fat housewives who are pissed and jealous because these girls are pretty. We're not going to dispute.
I'm sorry, but I mean, this is my personal thing talking. That's personally me. If you don't agree with me, I'm not going to insult you or anything. But I personally don't think that these women are very pretty. I kind of think that they're honestly kind of ugly. Sorry, that's just my take.
That these girls are very pretty. They lack experience.
Well, this is it. Beauty is more like in the eye of the person, not really, you know, like a general thing.
Which leads to very pretty. They lack experience, which leads to wisdom. And that's the problem, everybody.
So, okay, so this is already the first thing that, well, not the first, she said many things that are wrong, but this is not wrong. This is not right at all, okay? Experience does not lead to wisdom. Experience is what you learn from having to do things the hard way, the stupid way, if I'm going to be honest, which I am going to be very honest in this video, is that, okay, let me give an example which I am going to repeat or reference throughout the rest of the video, okay? If there's a group of people, right, and a cliff, right, I, a 16-year-old, do not need to jump off the cliff to figure out that I'm going to fall and injure myself, right? So experience would be jumping off the cliff and falling and figuring out that you're going to fall and injure yourself or die, right? Now, I've never had that experience, but I know that if I jump off a cliff, I'm going to get injured or die. Now, I don't need to go through that to know that that's going to happen. And life is the exact same way. You don't need to go through things to know that certain things are going to happen. And you don't need to be old to be smart. Because guess what? Most people are old and stupid. Most old people are stupid. And everybody here can agree with that. Everybody here in the truth community, they're just as stupid as the young people, okay? They're set in their ways. You know, oh no, they can't, they have to believe what's on Fox News and CNN and, you know, whatever and all this BS. And the young people too. It's not like the young people are better, right? Because I'm not either way, okay? There's only two people in this world. There's smart people and there's stupid people, okay? And that's it. There's no old and experienced or young and stupid. No, there's smart people and stupid people. These women that she's criticizing, they're not going to get old and they're not going to become doctors or scientists or quantum physicists. They're never going to be that, okay? I already am all of those things and I'm not even half their age, or I'm actually probably just about half their age, okay? Someone said, can they cook? No, they probably can't cook, actually. That's a very good point. They probably are too stupid to even cook. I cook. I'm actually a great cook, if I do say so myself.
These girls at their ripe old age of late 20s, early 30s don't know shit.
And guess what? They're going to get into their 30s, they're going to get into their 40s, they're going to get into their 50s, and you know what? They're still not going to know shit because they're fucking stupid, okay? That's how the world works. Some people don't like that, okay? Some people, they have to have this superiority, okay? They were young and stupid, right? And then they grew old and they're still stupid, but they need to have some kind of superiority. They need to feel like they're better than other people. They need to feel like, oh, I have some kind of knowledge. I have some kind of thing that you young people don't know. No, they don't. They don't have anything special. They don't have anything to share. You know, they don't.
As someone who's been in a relationship for 20 years, their idea of trophy wives and body counts is way off the mark, everyone. First off, a trophy wife isn't about your looks. A trophy wife is a woman who holds very high values and standards.
Okay, that's already 100% wrong, okay? 100% wrong. And just like the clip I showed in the beginning that he says of women changing the definition of things to suit themselves. Now, I'm not going to start saying that this is a woman thing. I mean, I'm not going to be that guy. But let's actually look up what a trophy wife is. Let's actually look up, because actually both definitions are wrong. It's not, because these girls said that was about, you know, it's not, it's about, I don't know, it's some bullshit. I don't even remember. But let's look it up. Again, I'm criticizing this lady more than I'm criticizing the three women in the podcast. I couldn't give a quarter of a shit what they think. Okay, a trophy wife is a wife who is regarded as a status symbol for the husband. A trophy wife is typically relatively young and attractive, you know, obviously, and maybe whatever of a wealthier man or an older man, okay? That's what a trophy wife is, okay? So they're complaining about, you know, about that, oh, well, they've had sex in the past and how that shouldn't affect them being a trophy wife. The reason why it affects them being a trophy wife is because it's a status symbol for the husband. If people say that she's a slut, then that's not going to be a status symbol for the husband. That's how it works. Even if they're young and pretty, oh, well, she's a slut, so, you know, that's basically what they say. So, anyways, you know, this is the actual definition for it. Now, what she said, okay, she's just describing, you know, whatever, what she says a good wife, okay, which I'm not going to dispute and say that it's wrong and, you know, whatever. No, that's fine. A good wife is those things, but a trophy wife is a trophy wife. Don't change the definition of things for your bullshit, okay? Definitions of things aren't disputable, okay? You look it up, that's what it says, that's what the fucking word means, okay? If you want to come up with a new term, I'm not going to say anything, okay? That's fine. If you want to say, oh, I think that a good wife is this and this, that's fine. I'm not going to dispute and say, oh, well, that's stupid. A good wife is this or that. No, you can say whatever you want is your opinion, but you're not going to change the fucking definition of something to fit your thing, okay? The definition is a definition, and that's it. Whether you like it or not, it's just, that's it, you know?
Virtues, ethics, morals. It's not about the specific.
And also this is also something else. A lot of people, especially Christian people, but, you know, older people too, because older people tend to be Christians. Anyways, I don't know if this lady's Christian or not, but anyways, you know, morals and values isn't really about good and bad. It's more about what the person says is good and bad, and it's not really rooted in that. It's more rooted on their personal beliefs, usually shitty personal beliefs, and in this case, shitty personal beliefs, usually based on something that religion says, you know, religious bullshit.
Specifics and details, everyone. It's about the virtues and morals. These girls think that a trophy wife is someone who looks good and is eye candy on the arm, and that ain't it. A true trophy.
Sorry, that's exactly what it is.
Wife is someone a man can count on. She's loyal, she's devoted, she's supportive, she understands her place.
Okay, now she's describing a good wife, which I'm not going to dispute. That's, you know, that's great. A person in a relationship that's like that, that's great. Both people should be like that, okay? But that's not what a trophy wife is, okay? So, already wrong, another wrong thing in this video, because there's many wrong things in this video, and that's one of the things, is that, sorry lady, that's not what a trophy wife is, okay? It's a status symbol for the husband. That's what it means, okay? So get out of the bullshit. Just accept it. That's what the word means, okay? That's it.
Understands the man is the head of the household and she is his support system to make sure he has everything he needs. If he's out there hunting and gathering, well, she needs to make sure he's got food prepared so he can go out and hunt and gather for that family. If the children are sick, that's what mom does. She takes care of the children and nurtures them. That's right. You heard us. Nurture, because that's what we women do. We nurture. We nurture our
What I find funny is that stupid people tend to be condescending. Well, not tend to be, but I always find it funny when I find a stupid person that's condescending. Isn't it funny? I don't think I'm the only one here that thinks that. I find it absolutely hilarious when a stupid person is condescending. You, lady, do not have the place of telling people, having the stupid attitude, okay? Because you're a fucking idiot, and you've gotten, like, pretty much most of the things that you've said wrong already. You don't even know the textbook, you don't even know the definition of something that's literally, like, you know, just open it and look it up, okay?
Children back to health. You don't see men doing the chicken soup and the cuddling. That's what moms do. Men, they're like, get the fuck up and go do it. Be a man about it. They're stereotypes, but they have a sense of truth, everyone. Men and women are fundamentally different. And what's happening?
Well, that's true. I can't agree. I don't disagree with everything that she says. Sometimes some things that she says are true. It's true. Yes, men and women are different because of, you know, anatomy, you know, and biology. That's why, you know, women are different. And obviously they're different psychologically because, you know, they develop differently. The hormones are different. Hormones greatly, you know, they affect how a person's mind works. That's why we have so many pussy men that are too pussy to do anything about anything, you know, because of hormones and you know, this thing.
This is nothing more than another divide and conquer depopulation strategy. If you all are fighting, you aren't fucking. Therefore, you aren't reproducing. They don't have to kill you off.
That's also true. Also, when people are fighting, they're not actually looking at who's abusing them, which is also very important into who keeps the power. Because if people are fighting, then, oh, let's not think about who's in power here and let's get rid of them, you know, because they're too busy fighting about stuff.
Just have to get you to hate each other, so you fight each other, and you ain't looking at them, you ain't producing it, they're going to be manageable numbers in a couple generations. People don't see what is happening. They get caught up, they get sucked in. We can tell you all, being on the backside of a 20-year relationship, these girls have not one clue about what makes a relationship successful. We can tell you...
And again, all the stuff that she said makes a relationship successful. Well, the stuff that she said about a good wife, you know, I don't disagree with that stuff. I already knew that before I watched this video, lady. I'm 16. I'm half their age, and I'm probably a quarter your age, and I already knew that. So, you know, I don't know what that says about, like, you know, this whole, like, experience thing, because I don't know, that kind of, like, kind of muddies your argument there, because, you know, if I know that, I'm 16, I've never even really been in a relationship, you know, it's kind of, it doesn't do good for your argument, okay? It really doesn't, you know, it's really, your argument's looking weaker and weaker, okay? Not going good.
Body count very much matters, everyone. These girls are like, well, it shouldn't matter what I do before I was with you. And actually it does. It very much matters. And why is that, everyone? It has nothing to do with...
We're about to hear some serious bullshit, people, so strap yourselves in. Strap it in. Because we're going to hear some serious bullshit right now. Serious bullshit. So you better strap yourselves in.
Personal opinion or what others think of you. Quite frankly, we don't give a shit what people think about us, our past, or what we've done. We don't have a high body count. We've been with the same man for 20 years.
Oh wait, actually, that's not the part. I was wrong. I think I have the wrong, like, timestamps in my mind. I don't think that this is the part she was talking about. I'll let her get to it. I don't want to spoil the thing that she says because it's gonna be absolutely fucking hilarious, okay? It is going to be absolutely fucking hilarious what she says. And it is so easy to disprove. But I'm not going to spoil it.
However, why does body count matter?
Here it is. Here it is.
Because when you lay with someone, you give a piece of yourself to them just as you take a piece of them with you. The more you give yourself away, the less whole you become. The more pieces you take in from others, the more confused your soul becomes, because those are foreign pieces that that your soul is not familiar with. So it has to take time to harmonize and balance those pieces to mesh with you. Now, what happens when you have pieces constantly coming and going? You're not a whole person and you're lost.
That's the bullshit that that I told you guys to strap in for. I really hope that you guys were strapped in, because if you weren't, I don't think insurance is gonna cover those injuries. Okay, those scars are permanent. Okay, I told you guys to strap in. Okay, that was some ridiculous bullshit. I don't think I have to give a response to that, because that's just so fucking off the rocker. Okay, I don't think I have to say anything about that. I will though. I mean, who the fuck made this up? Well, she did. I think, unless somebody else said this. This is the first I've heard of this. This is the most ridiculous thing. But this is what I'm going to say about that, okay? This is something that religion teaches. This is something that's primarily a religion thing. This is something that religion has taught us our whole lives. To be scared of having sex with other people, you know? Don't do that, you know? You'll lose a piece of your soul. You'll go to hell. You'll whatever, you know? And the bullshit she says about giving a piece of yourself and then having other people mixed in, what the fuck does that even mean? That's obvious bullshit. And there are, you know, Zach is already the perfect person, you know? He at one point was with a different woman every week, you know? He theoretically shouldn't have any parts of himself left, yet he seems to be a perfectly whole person. Well, that seems to be. He's obviously a perfectly whole person, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, this is something that, back to my main point, this is something that religion teaches us, and this is something that's damaging to us, okay? This is something that's, you know, it's messing with your sexuality, okay, which is very important, and this is something that I do want to make aware for people, that controlling sexuality is one of the most important things that you can control about somebody, because that's where their fundamental person is. That's why I've been so open about, like, my fetish and whatever, and, you know, me liking the chubby girls eating and all that stuff. Because I hope that somebody out there, you know, people are gonna, you know, people like to hide themselves, you know? And, you know, and to a certain extent, well, not to a certain extent, you know, that's not healthy as a person, to hide yourself. You know, to want to hide yourself and to want to hide who you are, you know? Don't be ashamed of who you are, you know? Be out there. And, you know, being sexual and, you know, all this stuff, this is also part of who we are. And religion is something that tries to cap this. Religion is something that tries to stop this. The elites, you know, all these people. This is what they try to do. They try and bottle it because they know that that's how they control us. It's something that's important. It's something that should not be, that we shouldn't let these people take away from us. You know, and a lot of people, especially in this culture, you know, sex is is something that's like taboo, and you can't talk about that, and that's not to talk about, and that's inappropriate, and, you know, all these things. And when in reality, it's something that should be openly talked about, should not be taboo. And, you know, and that's a form of control. That's one of the ways that they control us, you know. This is something, you know, school they don't actually teach you how to have safe sex. They just say abstinence. Oh, abstinence. Oh, the Bible says. You know, fucking whatever bullshit fairy tale this says about sex. That's what they bring up, okay? Sometimes actual schools in some places actually bring up the Bible. I know. I thought that was illegal, but, you know, whatever. Schools don't really care. But, you know, they don't, in sex ed, they don't teach you how to have safe sex, okay? They might teach you, maybe at some point they taught people how to use condoms. They don't do that anymore because they just tell you don't have sex, which is not the right way to do things. You know, there's plenty of ways that you can have sex without having to worry about getting pregnant, okay? You know, there's something called pulling out. There's, you know, 69. There's, you know, there's all kinds of stuff that you can do. If you can finger somebody, or, you know, whatever. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do, you know, if you really want to have sex and you don't, well, not if you really want to, but if you want to have sex and you don't, you know, obviously you don't want to get the woman pregnant or something, and she's not on, you know, any kind of anti-pregnancy, I don't remember what they're called, but you know, if she's not on the anti-pregnancy stuff, you know, there's certain things you want to do, okay? And they don't teach you that for a reason. And they teach you that sex is bad. They teach you, like she said, oh, you can't have sex with all these people because, oh, well, this is, you know, this is something that's, you know, that's been heavily demonized by religion and these things. And, you know, they come up with these bullshit things for them. Why? Because they can't come up with a legitimate reason for why it's bad or wrong or whatever. Because there is none in reality. There isn't. Sorry. They have to bring up things like AIDS, you know, and we all know about that. I can't say anything about it, but we all know. Thank you. Somebody said birth control. That's right. Somebody said, oh, you know, they talk about AIDS, you know, like I said, we know about that. I'm not going to say anything about it, you know, because I can't. I've already been deleted enough times to be deleted over something that dumb. But, you know, we know about what that is. And this is what they use. This is what they use because they don't have any real reasons. They say, oh, you're taking a piece of your soul. Oh, you're going to go to hell. Oh, you know, you're going to get AIDS. You know, it's just bullshit. It's just fucking bullshit. They just use bullshit because they know that that's what works. People are stupid. They fall for this shit. This lady's an idiot. Obviously, she's fallen for this, you know. And this is what people do. And, you know, there's people that watch her things and they like what she says and they agree, oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I love this video. You know, that's what happens, you know, because people watch bullshit and they accept bullshit because that's like basically what people crave. You know, they crave bullshit. They don't like truth. They don't like that. They want that out. They like bullshit. They like watching this lady. They like watching bullshit.
And that's the bottom line of it, everyone. And people who don't know themselves and who are lost can't make understanding out of what is. When we look at these girls, everyone, they're girls. These are children. So we can't really get mad at it, but who would listen to this?
Idiots would listen to this. You know how I heard of this video? Because, yeah, right, The Matrix uploaded it, and I just happened to go on his channel, and I saw this video. You know, I'm not subscribed to him, I don't watch him, I'm not going to say anything bad about him, whatever. I just saw his channel, I clicked on it, I saw his video, I was like, oh, okay, and then I watched it, I was like, what the fuck is this? And which is why I'm making this video right now. I had never heard of these three women. I had never heard of this response women. Of this response video that this guy made that she's reacting to. You know? Because who gives a shit? Who the fuck would watch this? An imbecile would watch this, okay? Only an idiot would watch this, okay? Only an idiot would care about what these women have to think. Only an idiot would care about watching that well, I don't know. People watch that guy's channel. He does different content, but whatever. I don't watch. I've never even heard of him before. But anyways, you know, only idiots would come across this content and watch it and like it, obviously. You know, if you recommends it to you, you know, not much you can do about that.
Anyone with common sense would go, I want experience and wisdom to learn from. Because we can tell you all, if we are the smartest person in the room, we're in the wrong room.
See, this is already another stupid thing.
Do you all know what we mean by that?
Okay. What that means, that saying, which I guess I have to explain what simple words and sayings mean now. Now I'm the fucking Webster, okay? I'm fucking Webster here. I need to explain what these sayings mean and what these words mean. I need to explain what trophy wife means. Get a fucking dictionary, lady, okay? Get a fucking dictionary. Jesus. Okay. What that saying means is that you're a smart person, right? Other people are retarded, right? You walk into a room of random people and you're the smartest person in the room. I have this problem. It's not because I'm in the wrong room. It's because people are fucking retarded. Okay? I walk into the store. I don't know anybody. I already know I'm the smartest person. I don't need to know anything about anybody else. I just know that from I guess that's the one thing that's something I did have to learn from experience, okay? Smart people are very hard to come by. I have never met somebody smarter than myself. I don't care if people think that sounds arrogant. I haven't, okay? I have not met another 10-year-old, that was interested in fusion. I have not invented a 10-year-old. I have not met a 10-year-old that designed an advanced plasma laser rifle that's super advanced and that not even the government has figured out yet, okay? I have not met another person that's been able to do that, okay? I have not met another 12-year-old 11-year-old that knew how to build a better fusion reactor than other people that were older than him, okay? So no, I have not ever met anybody smarter than me, and I'm not scared to say that, okay? It's not because I'm in the wrong room. It's because they're fucking hard to come by. We live in a society of retards, rejects, morons like you, obviously, and like these three women, That's what we live in. I can't control the people around me, okay? I can't just say, hey, I want everybody smarter again. That's not how it works. If I could do that, I would, but I can't. So it's not gonna fucking happen, okay?
Because if we're the smartest person in the room, then we're around the wrong people. We want to be around people who know more than us than we can learn from.
That's not always possible. If you're an idiot, I guess like her, which makes sense, because obviously she knows nothing about smart people. So that explains that. But if you're an idiot, you're always going to be able to find people that are smarter than you very easily, okay? A smart person is going to have a more difficult time finding people that are smarter than them to learn from. A genius is not going to find anybody that's smarter than them to learn from, okay? That's how it works. That's it. For an idiot, I guess like you, it's easy to find people that are smarter than you. Oh, it's just the wrong room. Yeah, you can go and find another room because you actually have a fucking choice. Most people, there's probably plenty of people. Most people in a room are probably smarter than you, lady.
I don't want to be around where we can't learn anything. And this is the thing. Everyone thinks they know everything. So they've closed themselves off to learn. They think they have all the answers. When in turn...
See, I don't think that. Because, some idiot, they're going to say on my channel, you think you're the smartest person. Oh, you think you know everything. No, I don't. I know that I don't know everything. That's how I learn things. I recognize that I can be wrong sometimes. I recognize that I don't know everything. And I try and learn more things. That's how I got to be smart. If I just automatically thought that I knew everything and never learned, I would have never learned anything and I would have never grown as a person. Okay?
They don't. Answers. When in turn, they don't. People are so caught up on ego and being right, they don't take the time to actually learn the arguments they're fighting over. We can tell you all, high-value individuals, we're not going to say men or women, because high-value individuals don't even mess with this. They don't even waste their time. They're too busy living their life. They don't have time for this nonsense. And when people like this want to go, oh, where are all the good people at? They're busy living their life. They don't care about the petty retardedness that all of you are scurrying through. A high-value individual can smell out another high individual because of what they do, not what they say. We can tell you all, there is no other woman our other half
that also doesn't really make any sense what she's saying, but whatever.
Would end up with. Just as there's no one else we would end up with. Why? Because we can't replace what we have. These girls don't have a clue about aging and getting older and what really takes place.
Also, someone in the chat, they said the more you learn, the more you realize that you don't know. That's very true. That is something that's true. The more I've learned, the more I realize that I don't know. Yeah, it's true. I don't know a lot of things, I don't know a lot of things. The more I learn, the more... If you think about it this way, the more you learn, the more you realize that you know more than other people. But it's true, yeah. I do realize that there is a lot of stuff that I don't know. That's definitely part of the journey.
These girls don't have a clue about aging and getting older and what really takes place. And As you get older, family becomes ever more important. After about 45, 50, everyone, life gets very lonely without family and without people there who care about you. It'll start to get very lonely. And that's what these girls don't see. That's what many people don't see. We always saw that one day we would get older. What did we really want for our life when we were on the backside of life? We at least saw that and said, one day we're going to get older, so we need to be wise in our decisions. Yeah, we can be young and enjoy life, but we will be old at some point. And that's what these people don't see. They think they're going to be like this forever. No, sweetie, you ain't. You got to walk. No.
Well, I've heard a lot of people say, oh, you think you're going to be young forever? I don't really think that anybody really believes that, honestly. I think this is just something that's repeated and is kind of nonsense. How would you know if they think that they're never going to get older? You don't. Okay, you don't fucking know. Unless they said it. If they said it, well, fine. But if they didn't say it, you don't fucking know that, okay? So don't say that because you're just going to look stupid.
You think this attitude is going to carry through a relationship? No, it's not.
Wrong again. Yes, it is. Okay, you know why? Because men are pussies and women can be, well, people are assholes, okay? That's how it is. Women and men, they're assholes, okay? Either gender, okay? Now, men are pussified and they will be abused. They will be in a relationship and they will be abused in the relationship, okay? That's how it works. So, yes, most women, okay, in this country have this shitty attitude, okay? They have that shitty attitude, okay? And men put up with it, and men date them, and they get in long relationships, and that's it, okay? You know why? Because they're pussies, okay? Because there's more men than women, which I don't see many people talking about, okay? Have you ever noticed that most men, right? I mean, that most women are taken, that a disproportionate amount of women are in a relationship than men. There's a lot more single men than women that are in a relationship. And there's a lot more men than there are women, okay? Now, what does that happen when that's in a society? Especially in a society that teaches people to be shitty, including women. What happens? It's not about a good person. It's just there's scarcity and men just go with whoever they want, okay? Now, this is varying on where you live completely, in the country or outside of the country. This is 100% variant on where you live. Where I live, that's the case. Now, if you're watching my video and you're saying, well, that's not really true, there's plenty of women here. You live in a different place, okay? This is 100% based on population. Where I live, this is a problem. In a lot of places, this is a problem. And in other places, it's actually the opposite. There's actually a lot more women than men, and men can just be with whoever they want, basically. This is entirely based on population. But anyways, back to the point that she was saying. She was saying that, oh, you have to be a good person to be in a relationship. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. Most people are not good people. They're not desirable people. They're not people that should be desirable to any self-respecting person. But they get in these relationships and they get in these long relationships and people get married and they're married for long periods of time. Shitty people that don't even like each other, really. Which is another thing that I've noticed. This is something else that I also find very, that I find stupid, okay? Is that there's people that are in a relationship. I'm not talking about parents staying together even though they don't like each other to raise a kid. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about two people out of their own free will decide to be with each other even though they don't like each other at all. Okay, that's what I'm talking about here. Okay? A man, he's complaining about, this is something I saw in all these dumb memes when this pandemic started. Oh, I have to be around my girlfriend. Or, oh, I have to be around my boyfriend or husband or wife. It's like, great. What the fuck's wrong with that? It's your significant other. Don't you love that person? Why is it that when you're around that person, you can't stand to be with them and, together for a week? What kind of fucking relationship is that? If you can't stand to be with the person, then just fucking leave them. That's it. Just fucking leave them. This is something stupid that many people do. Just fucking leave them. If you don't like the person, just leave them. Okay, that's it. It's as simple as that. I just solved it. Wonderful. Oh, wow, amazing. Give me a fucking Emmy, okay? Where's my trophy? I just figured out that if you're in a relationship that you don't like, leave, okay? It's not that fucking hard, okay? It's not. Just leave. Unless there's something forcing you to be together, or I'm not talking about if there's kids involved, again, you know, I have to repeat it for the idiots, because, you know, I'll say something, and the dumb people, I don't know what the fuck, it, like, bounces off their ears or something like that, or their heads, or whatever, and they don't hear that I say something, and then they go and proceed to comment. Some idiot will say, well, what if the people have kids? It's like, I already fucking acknowledge that, you fucking worthless scum, you know? I get these idiots in my comments all the time, and Zach does too, you know? You say something, and people ignore it, and it's like, dude, I already fucking acknowledge that. Shut the fuck up, you scum, you idiot. I already acknowledge that, okay? So fucking move on, you know? I hate those people that comment that shit. So goddamn annoying.
It's youth, everyone. It's the pitfalls of youth and lack of experience and understanding.
No, it's the pitfalls of being a fucking moron. You think that these women are gonna grow up? Well, not grow up. You think that these women are gonna get older and be smarter? You think that they're gonna have anything to offer society? They're not. They don't now, and they won't in 20 years, in 30 years, in 100 fucking years when they're dead, okay? They're just as worthless now as they will be in 50 years, and I can guarantee it, okay? I will fucking guarantee it. I will make a follow-up video in 20 years about these women talking about, hey, they're still fucking retarded, and so are you, lady, okay? Because that's how life works. Things don't really change. People don't really change, especially stupid people. Have you ever seen a dumb person become smart? Have you ever seen, oh, wow, that person's really stupid. Oh, wow, they turned out to be an astrophysicist. Whoa, that's interesting. Oh, wow, that person was really dumb, but now they're a genius. They just figured out the cure for cancer with cosmetics, you know, or some bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, wow, that person was a complete idiot. They just turned out to be the smartest engineer of all time. No, that's never happened. You know why? Because that's not how things work. You're either stupid or you're not. Things don't really change there, you know?
And like we can tell everyone, these girls don't have a clue what happens when you get old. So let's tell you youngsters out there, you young females out there, what you're going to go through. First, everything's going to start sagging. That's right. As you get older, you're going to start to see fine lines and wrinkles appear, and you're going to see the natural beauty marks of age appear. But yet, people don't see them as beauty marks. They see them as a repulsion.
Because it's a beauty standard, you fucking moron. Jesus. You know, there's some people that are into old women, right? Or into, like, you know, I mean, I'm not saying me, you know, yeah, whatever. I'd bang a hot MILF, okay, whatever. I'm going to come out and say that. I don't care. But, you know, there's some people that are, like, into, like, old women, and I'm not saying, you know, someone in their, like, early 40s or late 30s is old. I'm talking about, like, you know, old. And they're into that, okay, whatever. They're into that, whatever. That's fine, okay? But don't, you know, people have their beauty standards, obviously, you know, which is personal. I'm not going to talk bad about anybody's beauty standard because, you know, that's their personal thing. That's part of who they are. That's it. Okay, and now if somebody thinks that they're not into aging, they don't like that, I'm not going to say anything about that, okay, because that's it, that's their personal thing. Lady, you already said that they start getting wrinkles and sagging and all that stuff, okay, so what are you talking about that, oh, that's beauty? No, it's not beauty. Maybe to you it's beauty. If you think that's beautiful, fine. I'm not going to argue with you and say, oh, well, you shouldn't think that. No, whatever you believe, that's fine, okay, but don't say, oh, well, that's not, no. The majority finds it ugly. Is that bad? Not really. That's just normal, you know? And it's also a part of biology, okay? Because a young, fertile woman is more, you know, is to be reproduced with. A young, healthy woman is to be reproduced with. More than a saggy old woman, okay? That's not, you know, biologically, that's not something that's appealing. It's just not, because that's how nature is, okay? And you talked, oh, nurture, that's what nature is. Lady, you don't know shit about nature, obviously, Okay?
They see their worn experiences as not beautiful. When in truth, we see scars and wrinkles, freckles, as countless stories of a lived life. We don't see age as something to run from. We rather enjoy getting older. There is something very comforting about getting older. Now that we're getting older, we can tell you, the body starts to fall apart, everyone. It starts to do weird shit, and it starts to mutiny, and it's not always fun. But we can tell you, on the other side of that coin, we very much enjoy this age. We very much enjoy being 43. There's no way we would want to go back 20 years and be 23 again.
Dude, really? There's what kind of fucking stupid thing is that? What? What the fuck are you talking about? I have never in all the old people that I've met, or just middle-aged people and older that I've met, have never said, oh, I like being old. I don't want to be young. I like being old. I like it. This is great. I like being old. I like, oh, my back hurts. This is wonderful. I like my back hurting and my joint pains. Wonderful. I'm starting to get arthritis in my feet. This is great. I like this. I would never want to go back to being young, healthy, and energetic. I'm very tired right now. I have no energy. I'm in pain constantly, and I'm sick, kind of. I'm starting to get worse, and I like this. I don't want to be young and healthy again and not have to deal with this pain and being sick and all this. I don't want to. I want to be old, and I like being old. I like being in pain. Really? No. I like having sex with old women. I don't like young hot women with tight pussies. I'm not into that. I like old women. I now an old person like that. I am a real person, not the fantasy of a retard. I have these beliefs. I am not made up. I 100% am a real person and have these beliefs.
We don't have that kind of energy. That we lived enough lifetimes for plenty of people. We don't need to go back and relive it. We're good. We appreciate the age. We appreciate the wisdom, everyone, because there's something you gain in value through age and experience and wisdom that you don't gain in youth. We don't look at girls like this and get...
See, this is something, oh, well, you don't get this in youth. That's not true. And this is also part of my title. Be young and superior, Prove this woman wrong, Prove her wrong. I'm proof that she's wrong. Okay, and I know there's other people out there too. Be proof that she's wrong. This is what I put in, be young and superior. Don't be old. Don't grow old and stupid like her and like most people. Don't do that. Be young and superior to others, okay? And this is something that you're probably never going to hear. You hear, oh, everybody's equal. Newsflash, they're not. Okay, and the Bible says, oh, other people are superior. Yeah, if you're fucking retarded, if everybody else is superior to you, goddamn, you are fucking worthless. Jesus Christ, because there are some shitty people on this earth. There are some shitty, worthless wastes of life. And if they're superior to you, you have a lot of shit to work on, buddy. I can assure you of that. Okay, be superior. Be superior to other people. Strive to be superior, okay? Strive to be better, okay? Strive to be better. That's what everybody should do. People shouldn't be run-of-the-mill or, under average, because that's really what it is. Other people being superior, that's really what it is. You're under average, okay? And average is already crap. So don't be under average. Don't be like this lady. Be superior, okay? And be young and superior,
Mad and go, skank. We don't do that. Why? Because mad and go, We don't look at girls like this and get mad and go, skank. We don't do that. Why?
Actually, we do, okay? So skank, I'm going to look up the definition for this. A sleazy or unpleasant person. That is exactly how I would describe these women. So
why? Because
they are very unpleasant. They are very unpleasant. So yes, I would call them. Well, I'm that's not something I use. It's not an insult I use. But yes, they're very unpleasant women. I would just call them bitches. That's what I would call them. You know, they're bitches. Okay? That's what I would say. I wouldn't say skank. That's just not the term I use. Okay? They're bitches. They're unpleasant. They're not, you know, enjoyable to be around. It's not an enriching experience. Okay? It's a negative experience. You know? So yes, I would insult them because she said, oh, well, they're going to get old and they're going to be wise. No, they're going to be old and they're going to be just as fucking obnoxious as they are now. And they're just probably going to be just as obnoxious as you are, you know? Because that's also another part of it is that, you know, these people, they get older and they turn into this lady. This is what they turn into, you know? They turn into this lady. This is who they turn into, okay? Or sometimes they just stay exactly the same. But, you know, they turn into these kinds of people. These kinds of unpleasant people, spouting bullshit and stupid beliefs. Obviously, when these women get older, the beliefs are not going to be the same. Because each generation is taught something different on purpose, you know.
They haven't learned. What's going to happen as you get older? Family becomes more important. When these girls start having kids, stretch marks.
I hope that they don't have kids, okay? That I really hope that they don't. We don't need more worthless people in this world, and that they... See, this is the thing. These are exactly the kinds of people that have to go, okay? And I know that... Let me make my camera bigger, okay? I know that people are going to get upset about that. Oh, well, how is that different from the people that are currently ruling over us now trying to get rid of people? It's not that different, actually. It's not that different, you know, depopulating. My idea is to depopulate worthless people. The worthless scum that brings this society downhill, that brings it down, that makes its worth low, that makes people stupid. This is what I want to get rid of. The elites just want to get rid of random people. Okay, I'm not for that. I'm not for just getting rid of random people. I want to get rid of the stupid people, the shitty people, the people driving us off a cliff. Zach has said this. I've said this. He seems to be saying it a lot more now. You know, I guess because he's getting frustrated. But this is the truth. This is what needs to happen, you know? And that's not a popular opinion. People aren't going to like that I'm saying that. They're going to say, oh, no, no. They're going to spout some dumbass opinion. But it's true. That's what needs to fucking happen.
Other things that happen. We can tell you all having children comes with some very unusual surprises and what it does to the body. Like we can tell you all, it's not uncommon for women to develop hemorrhoids after they have children because it puts such a force on the body. We can tell you all stretch marks are very common.
Pretty sure that you all know that I don't mind stretch marks that much. You all know that I don't mind those, okay? You all know that.
When you have children, those looks fade with experience and time, everyone. The boobs sag. The ass turns into cottage cheese. Things don't work like they used to. There's nothing more fun than when you accidentally pee yourself when you laugh or sneeze real hard. And you know what? We've been with the same person, and he still loves us, even through the things we go through now that we're getting older. He won't throw us to the side because we're not 20 years old anymore. Why? Because we've earned our place and we've earned our respect. And he knows who he's got at home. And he understands there's more to relationships than just this. Let us tell you something, girls. What you think men want is not what they want. You're trying...
Actually, what men want is kind of irrelevant. Because women can date whoever the fuck they want. I already said that. Kind of doesn't really matter what men want because women can basically do whatever they want, you know? Jay with open eyes says, I love stretch marks. There are slim girls that have them. It's not even a fat thing. That's funny. So I guess it's kind of a more common thing. So stretch marks are now, I guess, kind of a fetish.
Trying to push your parameters onto them and make them fit. And that doesn't work. Men don't care about superficiality. They care about the depth of the women.
I'm pretty sure that's a joke. Okay, I am convinced that this is a joke at this point. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just joking. I don't really feel that way. No, this lady's just an idiot. Okay, the depth of the person. Are you joking? Have you met any woman ever? Do you need to climb out of your rock and meet people? Because that is 100%. 100% removed from reality. This lady is off the fucking planet. Different dimension here, okay? She has gone off the timeline, okay? We're talking fucking faraway dimensions here where men care about the depth of women. Wow, that's such a common thing. Men care so much about the depth of women. They care about the inner person, not the outer looks. The woman the woman's not a total bitch and the guy just deals with it. No, that doesn't happen. He cares about the depth of the woman. He cares about the inner person, the kind person. He cares about kindness and love and nurturing and supporting each other, right? That's what men care about, right? That's what most men care about, and they are smart people, and women are, yeah. Get the fuck out of here, okay? If that was real, then most women would be single, okay? Because that is 100% not the way things are, okay? Most men, I'm not including myself in this, most men don't care about the depth of the woman. They will have sex with anything. They will date anything. Whether it mistreats them, whether they're a shitty person, it doesn't really matter, okay? They don't care. That's the society that we live in. This lady obviously doesn't know anything about societies that we live in. I don't know what the fuck society she lives in. She lives on some kind of island. I don't know. I'm not sure. Somehow she gets internet. She gets internet, so she lives somewhere with an internet connection, very far removed from reality, but hey, it's got an internet connection, so she can, put up a dumbass video like this for us to all watch,
They care about if that woman can enrich their life and bring some value to them as a person. Men don't really care about a woman who goes out into the world and makes a huge success. Men tend to really want someone who really can become a part of who they are, because men are the conquerors, not women. So the woman they have by their side is...
See, again, wrong, because she's saying that, men choose the women. Not really. Okay, in this society, not really. Because, again, imbalance. Imbalance creates more imbalance, There's an imbalance, there's less men, so women turn shitty. Well, that's not exactly how it is. There's an imbalance. Women can be shitty. It's pushed that women should be shitty. That's obviously what happens. We have an easily impressionable society of stupid people that just fly wherever it is that the elites push them. Be a shitty person. Be a feminist. This is the way society is. They're blown in any direction that they're pushed. Whatever it is that the controllers want them to be, they are happily whatever it is. No resistance. They will be whatever it is. There's only a handful of people like me, people like Zach, my viewers, his viewers, not even all of them, some of them, that aren't like that and just stay a certain way. They're a certain way and that's it. Whatever the elites want people to be is irrelevant, and we stay a certain way.
Direct reflection of who they are. And they want a woman who's going to reflect well on them. And that's what makes a true trophy wife. The ability to complement the person you're with through thick and thin. Even when it...
See, more of the fucking wrong definition. If you watched the beginning of the video, you already saw that I already fucking showed the definition, okay? That's not what it means, okay? If you want to say that's a good wife, that's fine. But don't come and say that that's what a trophy wife means, because I've already been over this. It's not what the word means, lady. It's not what the word means. I was already over that 50 fucking minutes ago, okay?
It's hard. and not walking away and being true to that relationship. So, with that being said, everyone, until next time, with love, and we will speak to you all again soon.
So that's the end of the video. Fuck, that was a wild ride. I hope that you were strapped in, because insurance is not going to cover the damage. Hold on, I'm going to put this screen full. Insurance is not going to cover the damage that video did to you, okay? The serious bullshit that was spouted off in that video, not everything that she said was wrong, okay? She did say some things that were, mostly right. I have to say that, mostly right. Not all right, mostly right, mostly right. And I found this video because, yeah, right, The Matrix uploaded. I have no idea why he did. And there's all these people praising the video. Oh, this is a great video. This is a terrible video. I'm sorry, but I don't know how anybody can watch this video and say, this is a good video. I like this video. That is absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't really surprise me, though. I'm going to be honest because, people like garbage. That's the way things are in this world. People like garbage. This is garbage, and that's why people like it. Okay? Simple. Simple. Simple people like this. But anyways, I think that's pretty much it. The video's ended, but yeah, anyways, about my strike, I mean, it's like, they wouldn't even let me fucking comment on Zach's goddamn video. I mean, it's like, these fucking YouTube people and all these fucking people, it's like, are you goddamn kidding me? They gave me a strike just over total bullshit. I already said that in the beginning. Just fucking bullshit, okay? It's absolutely ridiculous, what they do, because this is how it works, okay? You're flagged as being dangerous. We don't like your content. You're dangerous to the elites. You're dangerous to their plan. You're exposing their bullshit, okay? That's not acceptable. You're a threat to their power, okay? So, somebody said, what video are you talking about? I can link it if you want. I can link it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, whatever, If you want the video, whatever. I'm not judging. But yeah, there's a video. If you want to go and watch it yourself. Yeah, right. The Matrix also has it, so you can just look up his name, and it's one of his most recent videos. In fact, you know what? I will look it up. Oh wait, that's right. You guys can't see my screen. Hold on. Let me minimize. He's actually live right now. Should I comment on his live stream to watch my video? I kind of think that I should. But it was this one. What a Real Woman is Supposed to Be by Universal Mother. So I guess I'll link that one too. Whatever. I mean, if you really want to watch this, you can. Jay with Open Eyes says they age restricted his video for sex and nudity. God damn. Yeah, it's probably because you don't have a shirt. It's because you don't have a shirt, but that's fucking ridiculous. That's exactly what it is. They don't like, people giving out truth. That's what they don't like. They don't like people exposing bullshit. Jay with Open Eyes, go subscribe to him. He makes some pretty good content. It's someone says a word I haven't watched it yet. It's only 14 minutes. 14 minutes of torture, but it's 14 minutes. Anyways, so Jay, yeah, they will go over bullshit. They will flag you for anything. It doesn't matter whether it's right. It doesn't matter whether it's accurate. Okay, the thing, medical misinformation. Okay, whatever. I'll give that to you. That you deleted my video because I said something that the CDC didn't like. I did say something the CDC didn't like. I say things they don't like all the time. Okay. Whatever, you're gonna delete my video for that. At least that's kind of that's a legitimate reason, okay? But don't fucking delete a QAnon video for harassment and bullying. What the fuck are you talking about? It's like, what the fuck? It's like, are you on the same fucking planet that this lady's in? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? They do this shit all the time. They do this to me. They do this to Zach. They don't do it for a good reason. They just fucking Just delete that person, you know, give them a strike. It doesn't matter what it's over. As long as the video's deleted, we're happy. You know, that's all it takes. You know, it doesn't really matter whether the strike is legitimate or not. I appealed it and they fucking rejected it. Appeal rejected. You can no longer appeal. Fuck you, you assholes. Anyways, yeah, oh, right, I said that I was going to, wait, Jay says that he was fully closed. Man, these fucking people, I mean, Jesus, they don't even try. They do not even try. They will fucking flag you over anything. They do not even try. I said that I was gonna, should I?
Exactly.
Maybe I should. She's in the chat right now. Should I tell her? You know what? I would like to see a response video from her and from him. That's pretty funny. I just put at both of them. This is pretty funny. Huh, weird. Anyways, I just put at both of them. Live About You right now. Go watch it. But yeah, I think that that's pretty much it for this video. I talked about everything that I was gonna talk about. Until next time, everybody. Hopefully I'll do it on my next channel, but whatever. I'll probably be making a video right now about, I'll probably be making a video, not right now. I'll probably be making a video on this channel, again, because I'm struck for a week. I just got the strike yesterday. So, until next time, everybody.